Some promises are small enough for a lifetime. But God once gave a promise so big, it needed 1,000 years to unfold. Our story opens like a movie scene in Jerusalem. King David, victorious, celebrated, finally at rest, sits in his palace. The battles are over, the enemies defeated. David dreams of building a house for God, but God interrupts with a dream of his own. The covenant on a quiet night. Through the prophet Nathan, God speaks words David never imagined. I will raise up your offspring after you. I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. David expected to build a house for God. God instead promised to build a household through David. Not a temporary kingdom, not a fragile dynasty, an everlasting throne. Solomon would rise, yes. The temple would shine, yes. But this promise pointed far beyond David's children, to a king whose kingdom would never fade. The tree falls, but the root lives. Centuries pass. David's kingdom collapses. The royal line is cut down by exile, a glorious tree reduced to a stump. But then the prophet Isaiah steps onto the screen, 700 years after David. He points not to the palace, but to the stump, and he declares, "A shoot shall come forth from the stump of Jesse, and a branch from his roots shall bear fruit." Jesse was David's father. This prophecy announces a miracle. From a dead stump, life will spring. A new king will arise, humble, unexpected, unstoppable. The angel's announcement, the king returns. Now the scene shifts to Nazareth. A young woman named Mary hears an angel say, "The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign forever." The 1,000-year-old promise comes alive. The branch is growing. The king is coming. Jesus is born in Bethlehem, David's own hometown, as if God himself signed the prophecy with the address. The people recognize the king. When Jesus walks among the crowds, they shout his royal identity, "Son of David, have mercy on us." Peter later thunders, God swore an oath to David. He would seat one of his descendants on his throne. The branch of Jesse has become the King of Kings. The prophecy of the branch teaches us this: even when life feels cut down, God is already preparing new growth beneath the surface. And the same God who brought a king out of a stump can bring hope out of your hardest places. Because when Jesus reigns, the kingdom never falls, and neither do you.